The 2025 Formula One season is underway, but the biggest buzz shaking up the paddock isn't just about race results. It's about who will line up on the historic 2026 grid. That's when the iconic Cadillac, in partnership with General Motors, will make its long-awaited debut as the 11th team in the modern F1 era. This entry marks a monumental shift in the sport's recent history, as it will be the first time since 2016 that we'll see 22 cars battling wheel-to-wheel on the world's most legendary tracks. And what's most electrifying is that the key figures in this potential revolution are already starting to take shape, with surprises no one saw coming. While engines roar across the 2025 circuits, the quiet hallways of the factories in Silverstone and Charlotte are heating up with strategic decisions. Cadillac, which already has operational facilities under construction in both the UK and the US, is carefully selecting the two drivers who will lead this ambitious project. The car is currently in development, with its debut set for the 2026 preseason tests in Barcelona, and GM's in-house power unit is projected for 2029. But the time is now. Behind-the-scenes discussions are intensifying over who will take the wheel of this all-American machine. And two heavyweight names topped that shortlist: Valtteri Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo. But here comes the first soap opera-worthy twist. Daniel Ricciardo is not interested in returning to F1 to race for Cadillac in 2026. That's right. According to Swiss outlet Blick, the Australian, once seen as a potential face of the American project thanks to his global charisma and huge popularity in the US, has decided to step away from the grid for good. After being replaced at Racing Bulls by Liam Lawson in 2024 and enduring a forced season off, Ricciardo seemingly believes his F1 journey has reached its end. With that, Cadillac sees one door closing, but another swinging wide open for another veteran, Valtteri Bottas. Bottas, who also exited the grid at the end of 2024 after Sauber aligned with Audi's plans, seized the opportunity to stay active in F1 by becoming Mercedes' reserve driver for 2025. While he's not currently racing, Bottas is playing a crucial technical role and is more motivated than ever to return as a full-time driver. Cadillac appears to be the ideal path for that comeback. The Finnish driver has already confirmed talks with the new team, expressing not just interest, but genuine excitement about the project. For him, it's a chance to make history and help shape a team from the ground up, a rare and thrilling challenge few drivers ever get. Bottas's track record speaks volumes. 10 wins and 20 poles in 246 starts, along with years of experience driving Mercedes engines and, more recently, Ferrari power units during his Sauber stint from 2022 to 2024. That's a massive strategic advantage for Cadillac, which will use Ferrari engines until its own is ready. Bottas brings more than just speed. He offers invaluable technical knowledge and a level of competitive maturity that most rookie teams could only dream of. And with Ricciardo officially out of the running, the road for Bottas seems increasingly clear, with little to no serious competition for the lead seat. Still, there are other big names in the mix. One of them is Sergio Perez, who hasn't yet made a final decision about his post-Red Bull future. The Mexican is currently racing through the 2025 season, but has already started planning his next move. Cadillac, with its ambitious infrastructure and eyes firmly on the top, stands as a real option for Perez to remain competitive, this time in a role where he could be the undisputed lead driver, unlike his supporting role alongside Max Verstappen. The project intrigues him, but everything hinges on how the coming months unfold. And while the veterans negotiate, a young name is quietly emerging with the potential to surprise: Felipe Drugovich, the Brazilian driver currently serving as Aston Martin's reserve. Known for his raw talent and the quiet praise he's been receiving behind the scenes, Drugovich is on standby for a chance to make his F1 debut as a full-time driver. If Cadillac opts to pair an experienced driver like Bottas with a promising young talent, Drugovich could become part of one of the most exciting debuts in modern F1 history. It's no surprise his name is gaining traction in paddock conversations. It's in this boiling pot of options, decisions, and negotiations that Cadillac is forging its future. The project, led by Graham Lodon and seasoned engineer Pat Simons, isn't just another entry on the grid. It's a true statement of intent. The brand doesn't just want to race, it wants to win, innovate, and make noise, both on and off the track. And for that, picking the right drivers will be just as critical as building the right car. Bottas looks like the cornerstone the team is searching for. The question now is, who will complete the equation? What makes it all even more fascinating is that these decisions are being made right now, in the thick of the 2025 season, while the races are still happening and the world's eyes remain glued to the action on track. Yet, the quiet moves behind the scenes are just as pivotal as a last lap overtake. And if 2025 has taught us anything, it's that Formula One never truly stops, not even when it seems to. What lies ahead isn't just the formation of a new team. It's the birth of a brand new narrative within F1, one bursting with the potential to become legendary. Cadillac doesn't just want to fill spots on the grid, it wants to make history. And with Bottas possibly at the wheel, Perez weighing his options, and Drugovich ready to pounce, fans can expect far more than just a simple debut. We're on the verge of witnessing a silent revolution take shape.